Movies were only watched once, and I'll bet it was from What's His Nuts.
Probably.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Hi, guys.
Surprise, hi. What's up? It'll be a shorter stream, probably. I think. I don't know. See if the coffee kicks in.
Yeah.
How's the sound?
It didn't pop up yet.
Okay. Takes a minute. That's okay. I'll browse the archives for a moment and see what I'm fucking doing. Did I even start one? I did. What am I doing? Search 5 chests. Survivor. Shit. Search 3 chests with that perk. I'm trying to just kind of do the whole thing, like... I did about half the killers. And then I did half... It, whatever. You can see it. Don't mind me. Been a long day.
It has been a very long day. We're good.
So, huh?
We're good.
Sounds good. Alright. Let's survive some shit, I guess. You're my one pity viewer for
I
now.
am your one pity viewer, and it's gonna disappear here in a minute.
That's okay. Let's do it. So, here's the deal. If anyone else joins, I'll reiterate. I love streaming Dead by Daylight, but so does everybody else. My Dead by Daylight streams are nothing special other than our banter, I would say.
It's a nice game. It's just
I enjoy it a lot. I have a lot of fun playing it.
It's a bit repetitive.
But
if they had,
we're gonna get
if they had like a story arc or
well, they're adding
campaign.
it.
I know,
it's
but
just I've only streamed one other game than this one in the past 2 weeks. So what we're gonna do is continue our regular stream schedule of Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays at this juncture. I'm going to throw other games in. Now, I just took the time. It took me like 2 hours to go through and see what games I was able to stream with our current setup. I didn't fucking count it. I didn't even take the time to fucking count it because, oh my god, there's so much. And a lot of it's older stuff, but I don't really give a shit. We'll have fun.
Yeah.
Now I just got to figure out what I'm going to start with. And I haven't even looked at the list again today. I'm going to save all that after work tomorrow. So,
where'd they go? There they go. That pillow or that chair right there does not help us.
No.
We need to decide Xbox or PlayStation. That'll narrow it down quite a bit.
Or Steam.
Or Steam. Well, okay.
Fuck. For goodness sake. Kind of tired.
Do we do an older game or a newer game?
I don't know what anyone wants to see. Not that it matters necessarily.
What do you want to play?
What do I feel like playing? You know, honestly, I don't know if people would like this. I don't know if they'd like me to play a game straight through. Some people do that. They just do one game at a time. Boom, 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 unless something crazy pops up and they want to mess with it.
Okay.
And everyone has their comfort game. For me, that's Dead by Daylight. For others, it's Warframe. For others, it's World of Warcraft. Whatever.
Okay.
This is my filler comfort game when I want to relax. I don't know if I want to play. So I don't know if I want to pick a game, power through it, consecutive streams, or pick a night
to do a specific game.
And rotate 3 games out.
Are you going to get confused if you do that, though?
Not necessarily, because I've played most of these before. Not all of them. So I could do it that way. Or I could set 2 nights aside for one, and then make the third night a Dead by Daylight stream.
There's so many people doing Dead by Daylight, though.
I don't know. We're going to see what happens. I think we should do one night a different game and see what happens with that. What do you think? What do you say? Unless people
have suggestions.
Unless people want me to bang through it because I want to see what happens,
Mm-hmm.
or if they want to just see me and Britt finish that game or whatever. So, I think it just depends on that. We'll see what happens. I think we should just start. We're going to mix it up. We're going to start mixing it up because the main reason this is being played tonight is because I was not prepared for a schedule. And I will post the schedule on Twitter, and I will make one that people can see.
Maybe we should do Oddworld.
I'm going to do Oddworld, I think, right away. I really want to do Oddworld. I got to put my Twitch info in Britt's profile. And then, so I can do that tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do Oddworld. I want to do Oddworld. I think I want to redo RE4.
It's really too bad we can't do Shenmue yet. Shenmue.
3? I can do Shenmue 1 and 2. I own 1 and 2. You let me buy it last year.
Oh, yeah.
A year ago,
That's
actually.
right.
Remastered. So I
That's
could
right.
restart Shenmue 1 and 2.
Yeah, because
and bang my
that's
head
coming
against the
out.
wall for 20 hours.
Well, that's coming out. People are going to want to see what
That's
1 and
right.
2 look like
So-
because they want to do 3. So maybe we'll do Shenmue next.
I think we should dedicate a night for Shenmue. The other 2 are open. I'm going to restart Shenmue 1. I remember a year ago playing that.
She was really little.
She was brand new. Just came out. It was so easy to play games then.
She slept
She
18
slept-
hours a day.
Man, babies are awesome. Toddlers are jerks.
Yep.
I love her. It's fine. So
She's a toddler already.
I remember playing it, and Britt was watching me play it. And I kept getting to the parts where you gotta figure out where to go next. And she saw me.
Drink your coffee.
Hey, drink my coffee. She saw me
Struggling?
basically hit my head against the wall trying to figure out some of the shit in that game, so we could all suffer together. I played Shenmue 2. I guess this is just chatting, so I didn't change it. I'm having my coffee first.
We probably
Tough
should
shit.
change it.
I'm almost done ranting about it, and raving or whatever I'm doing. Anyway, Shenmue 2. I played it on the original Xbox when I was a kid. Barely understood what was happening. Beat it.
Now that you're older and understand it, you're
I'm
like,
really
what the
excited
hell
to
is
go
going
back
on?
to it. Yeah, it's really going to be really fun to go back to Shenmue 2.
Why didn't you play 2?
I'd never played 1, so I started with 1.
Oh.
And then I was going to play 2 after that as my little treat. So that is in top rotation. RE4 is one of my favorite games ever. Super good game. It's in my top rotation.
So why don't you take Tuesday, Thursday as your grind on Shenmue and then do RE4 on Saturdays for now. Tentative schedule.
Yes.
And then you can rotate RE4 and Dead by Daylight.
I mean, the top contenders are quite simply RE4, Shenmue. Oddworld's just a fun one to throw in.
Oddworld is very, quite literally odd. So...
You didn't grow up with Oddworld.
I did not.
So,
Most of these games that you play I've never heard of.
we
were very limited to the PlayStation 2 and the GameCube. So I watched a frick ton of Metroid and a whole lot of Harry Potter.
Funny thing is, ironically enough, Oddworld came out on their first PlayStation.
And I didn't have a first
No.
PlayStation.
So, the one I played the most of was Oddworld Munch's Odyssey, and that's a lot different than the ones that
Because we have
Abe's
odd,
Odyssey.
we have Odd and Tasty, don't we?
Yeah, that's the name of the remake. So, New and Tasty. Oddworld New and Tasty.
Sure.
Abe's Odyssey, I think, is what that one is, and that's a side view puzzle platformer. It's much different because it's free camera, third person, not a side scroller on the Xbox. That's the one I played a lot of. It's very fun.
Okay, why don't you switch this to just chatting, and we'll talk about some more games and a little bit more discussion.
Yeah, okay.
Because I don't know how heavy you want to play tonight because it's already 11.
I'll play like three or four matches after we're done. Let me get into my dashboard. So, let's see what's going on. Bam. Sorry, guys. I need to fix this, because... Where? Category. We're just chatting for now. Yeah, that's easy enough to do.
Is it?
Yeah. Okay, so we're just chatting for now.
We've got coffee to down before we
Yeah, I need to
continue
get
this little one down
remotivated. I mean,
hours.
we didn't expect to start this late, in all honesty.
No. That's what happens when you have family to attend to and
A lot of
Walmart
shit
to
going
go
on.
to and
Yeah.
other.
Day jobs.
And we bought stuff we actually had to adult and put together today,
Oh,
so that
fuck.
was
We
exciting.
fixed like 3 things around the house after we got home at 9:30. So, you know, whatever. Fucking...
We've been busy the last couple of days. Between doing what? 4 days in a row streaming?
We did Tuesday through Saturday.
Jesus. So.
We did 5 days, and I really had fun with it. It was good. There's a lot of content.
Oh, yeah.
And it wasn't too taxing.
No.
So, I mean...
Planning for the kid's birthday party.
Yeah, that's the other thing that's going to throw things off. I might cancel Saturday stream because
Well,
of it. I don't know.
We might replace it with a Friday night stream. While I'm making cupcakes for the party on Saturday, you can sit out here and stream whatever you want.
Yep. So, I mean, the schedule's always tentative.
Yeah.
And I always may do a surprise stream when I feel like playing something and I feel like sharing it. Or I might do stuff like this.
I don't know. Just chatting sometimes is.
This is a good way to let out some steam.
Mm-hmm.
If I ever did a podcast, this is how I'd do it.
Probably.
So, not that I even... I mean, this records this stuff for me. You also need an audio recorder so you could put it straight up. But, I'm not worrying about podcasts right now. No way.
That's a couple
One
of
thing at a
years down the
fucking
road.
time, huh?
Once we get big,
Yeah.
then we'll discuss podcasts.
People gotta listen to it first, right? So, the loose schedule with the top contenders of games that I will tackle soon. I'm gonna start off with Shenmue, I think. I didn't even think about it, so that'd be a good time to do Shenmue.
Yeah, because I think Shenmue
Everyone
drops,
will enjoy it. It's close enough to the 3rd release date. Everyone's gonna be stoked.
I think it
to
drops
see
on the
it.
24th,
Yeah,
if
think
I
so.
remember correctly.
I think you're right. So,
What?
way over there.
That's what happens when we rearrange the living room because your kid tries to kill herself.
Pro tip as a parent: toddlers will try to kill themselves all the time.
Don't put the back of your couch with negative space behind it.
No.
Especially when you've got a window.
Yeah, because they want to see what's going on, and then they'll do flips and shit. So now she's mad at us.
Yep.
Because we moved the couch against a wall.
And she's not tall enough to see out the window yet.
No. And then she'll go stand on her tiptoes, and she's pissed off because she can't see the cars driving by and shit. It's hilarious.
The street we live on is very heavily sedated with...
First response vehicles. Because it's the direct pathway to most of the first responders.
Well,
so
yeah,
what's
the
funny...
hospital's right up the street.
Hospital's about 4 blocks up, and then the cop shop's about 8 blocks up, and then the firehouse is about
2.
5. That's right above the hospital.
Oh, yeah, it is, huh?
So we got, you know...
And then the ambulance station is down.
It's down, so they go up and down all
Yeah.
the time. So, I mean...
And we're right off a highway, too.
Not
so.
that we mind that much, but...
No, but...
The baby
now,
loves it.
Now the kid's expecting... When she
When
hears sirens,
she hears sirens,
stops.
she likes to run over and see the lights passing by. It's freaking adorable, actually. So... But I digress. And so... Anyway. Yeah, I've been busy. But Shenmue, I think we'll start over. I'll start a new game in Shenmue. It's been a year since I played it, so it's all freshly erased so I could just be refrustrated. Beautiful game. And then... If you guys want more Dead by Daylight...
Always an option.
Just say so.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's an easy game to play. We'll throw it in. Everyone can pay attention to it. It's fine.
I'm kind of getting bored with...
Yeah, I need to mix it up. I'm bored of playing Dead by Daylight only on stream. I don't want to just do that all the time.
We're looking into a camera, so if we get any massive jump scare games, camera will be used so you can see his funny little faces when
you
he
can see me
poops
shit
himself.
myself. Yeah. So Shenmue is up there. Resident Evil 4, just because of my personal enjoyment, and I'm pretty comfortable with that game, and I could just have a good time with it. It's up there. Oddworld's up there as a filler.
How many people are playing the Master Chief Collection right now, you think?
Probably not many, because it's been out so long. Everyone's kind of over Halo.
Yeah.
Kind of. I mean...
that Red Blue series still going on, what was it, Netflix? I don't know anything
They put it
about
on
Halo.
Netflix, but it's actually a Rooster Teeth series.
A Rooster Teeth series?
Rooster Teeth is a YouTube channel. They made...
Oh, that's right.
The brilliant thing about Red versus Blue is... I know you don't know a lot about it.
I don't.
Exactly. And I have the whole DVD set because I'm a huge fucking nerd and I think it's hilarious.
The little bit I know was informed to me by
other people
I don't like anymore.
So, I mean, and I've been watching it for years, and it's before, so, I mean, they recorded footage of them just moving their heads about, and then voice over in the heads that looked like they're talking, and made stories in the multiplayer maps together.
I got clips via text message from
an obsessed fellow, yes. I think watching the episode, I know who you're talking about. I think watching the full episodes with the story, it's actually pretty crazy how they came up with this. And then they came up with this huge backstory for...
I feel like it's just a bunch of episodes of bad lip reading.
It's more or less that. And it's just funny because a lot of it's just misunderstanding and a bunch of idiots hanging out with all these characters. And I almost bought all the posters and stuff because they have all the quotes on it that are hilarious. And fuck. Anyway, so I mean, Halo, just for if I feel like revisiting it because I haven't played it in a while, it's up there. I've rare replayed. It'd be cool to play Conker's Bad Fur Day. It's the first adult game I remember coming out ever on the 64.
I really would like to get an Elgato with an AV because I want to play Xenosaga and Hit and Run.
Hit and Run would be a fun one. You know, it's funny.
Road Rage was even better though.
I don't know. It's hard to say which one's better because people love both of them.
I know.
The disc is missing out of one of them.
My parents have both of them. Oh. And I could have Kendra kite them.
We got access to them, and I keep an eye out for them at the pawn shop and stuff. So.
Well, yeah, pawn shops always have. But no, the last time we were there, they didn't have it, so I don't know how often. I really don't like on my laptop though.
When you get a camera, you can see our cute doggos that drive us up a wall because they're
50 plus pounds, and they think they're lap dogs.
I think they're kitties.
You're a friggin' mountain goat wannabe, man.
Yeah. So. I mean, there's that, and I want to hit. I'm a huge Hitman fan. I want to play the classic Hitman games for you guys, because I think it'd be fun.
What did that one come out on initially?
Originally, so Codename 47 was the first game ever. Came out directly to PC in '99, I think, and then Hitman 2 came out to PlayStation 2, Xbox, and PC. And then Contracts came out, which was kind of like a redo of one of Hitman Agent 47. Codename 47.
Vaguely remember you playing that last year right after she was born.
Mm-hmm. I was playing all PS2 games. So I have the whole collection of PS2. I bought the game, all of them, multiple times. So I first bought them on Xbox.
Ouch.
The original Xbox, so I have those. Then I bought them on PlayStation 2 when my Xbox I was in between Xboxes because the hard drives take a shit on those. So I broke down, went to Kmart, bought a PS2 when I was 13 or 12.
I think we found the ad.
I found the fucking ad from the year I went and got it almost, guys, after we were working there.
We had to tear apart one of the counters, and a 2002 ad
with PS2 ads
was stuck in the side of the counter.
Man, they used to put so much more work in it back in the day.
I want to know what was found when
they finished tearing the store out.
No, when Diphole broke Register 1. Remember he snapped that back.
That's what they found?
In half? No, we found that on Register 3. We found the ad on Register 3.
Oh, I thought that was when they tore that out. They changed it. Oh, well, never mind. Who knows what they found on Register 1.
I want to know what they found on Register 1 when he broke it. I wish I would have seen that on video.
I heard it was hilarious. We used to work at Kmart for backstory, more about us, I guess. I never mentioned it really.
Khaleesi,
We
your elbow does not belong in my hip. Ow.
We worked for Kmart from 2012 to 2018.
Yeah.
Spring of 2018. Fall of 2012 to spring of 2018. So, we're going to have some retail horror stories for you guys here eventually. Probably not right this minute, but... And then, where's the list at? Did you hand them to me, or do you have them over there? Let me see them.
Well, why don't you walk over here and finish this?
Alright. Guess I don't need these right now. Oh.
You sound like an old man.
I am an old man.
Grunting and groaning.
I'm a laborer. What do you expect?
Ow!
Sorry. I'm sorry.
That's my bum leg, man.
It's not my fault.
Note to all you people out there that have children, do not trip over your baby gate. You will fall.
And that was terrible.
That was so bad.
It
I
fell
laid
and
there in
shit
pain
too.
for
It was
probably
terrible.
10 minutes.
Oh my
It felt
God.
like an eternity.
Yeah, it did for me too, but hold the
Trying to
baby.
think if I broke something. Really, Daisy? Quit.
Chill out, you two.
Well, she's humping the couch because
Gross.
Khaleesi lifted her leg up.
Yeah, that's the... Anyway.
Dogs are nasty.
So,
Oh, quit.
I mean... Eventually, my goals are to get a camera first. But I would like to get an Elgato at the same time, so I only have to buy one camera. I really don't want to buy a PlayStation camera. I don't need to. This thing's going to be obsolete in 3 years. I really don't feel like spending the money to buy a camera unless I find one for like $20 or something. But I really don't feel like it's necessary. I'm sure the Elgato will go on sale or something.
Well, we need to find one first.
No, I found one on Amazon.
Well, it would
So-
be nice to get one in town.
I don't like to buy. Yeah, we'll get it figured out one way. You know, could end up at a pawn shop too. I guess I never
We
thought about
don't go into the pawn shops enough anymore.
that. No, I don't have time to.
Who has time to do anything? I don't even have time to finish my blanket, and that's the main thing I want to do.
I know. Well, I mean, it's that time of year. So
No, I guess I picked a bad time to start it.
I don't think so.
Better late than never.
I also have some older games I could play on the older PC.
Like,
I could play Morrowind. I could play Thief, Deadly Shadows. I love that game. And then I have Thief 1 and 2 ready to go. The old ones from the 93
on
to PC.
PlayStation?
No,
Or
PC. The first Thief works. I tested it. Oh, I actually broke it when I tested it.
You broke it?
I got stuck. I clipped and I couldn't get out of a hatch. So it was I don't think it was anything to do with the PC as much as the gameplay itself. I also do like to dabble in fighting games. I'm no pro. So I mean I could play Killer Instinct if you guys are into that.
Don't you have WWE somewhere?
I do, but I don't want to play it much because
You played that so much when you first bought it.
well, it's because it was fun back then. Now they if I bought one now, I would have got a refund by now. Fuck. That's terrible. Gaming news. Don't fucking buy it. Because 2K is a shitty company and I really don't want to endorse them. They suck. They just don't take the time. That's why Madden's not 2K, but I don't play those games anyway.
Quit humping her.
So, I mean, you got like that. I mean, if you want story-oriented games more so, I have some. I got like Detroit Become Human and Heavy Rain, you know, David Cage Nightmares, but they're not bad. And then, if you guys, you know, and I have Life is Strange, which I've never actually played through, but I know enough, you know, cat's out of the bag when that came out.
What do we have on free games on PS or on the floor right now.
Oh, that's the other thing. I gotta download those tomorrow. But the free games this
Today's
month.
the 5th.
Yeah, the free games that came out.
Don't they come out today?
Yes. I'll probably just download them tomorrow though.
I don't know what they are.
That's what I was getting to. It's Outlast 2. Outlast 1 I own. Actually, I bought it. So I can play that whenever. It's a horror game. Forgot about it.
Okay, what does that one entail?
You are a reporter going into an asylum, and it goes downhill from there. It's a survival horror.
Okay.
So I played it into the first main area, and I never made it any farther than that because I always got distracted by other stuff.
Okay, there's a game that's flashing in my brain, and I don't know what it is.
Okay, describe it.
I don't remember what system it's on. It's a foggy map, and you go place to place to place, and you gotta go through like a mansion, and you gotta go. There's a huge map. What the fuck is the name of that game?
What are you doing?
You're searching for your best friend's daughter or your daughter.
You have any idea when it came out?
No. You were playing it.
When did I play it?
I don't remember if we were in the trailer or if it was Grandma and Grandpa's house.
Foggy map, place to place to place.
Yeah, because as you go, you unlock more of the map.
Mm-hmm.
Dead end, there's zombies and I don't know if there's zombies, but there's frick. That's gonna drive me nuts now.
Was it only a mansion?
No, there were like diners and the town was completely deserted. Fuchsia.
Was I heavily enjoying the game?
Yes. And you got stuck at one part because you couldn't figure out I'm trying to think. Because you could go in, you could drive in, you could walk around the mansion. Somebody was in the mansion that you were trying to get to. Maybe I'm comparing, or maybe I'm conjoining two different games, but I'm having issues here. My brain's not working.
That's
the
okay.
best right this
Sounds
minute.
fun. I don't know what it is. I played a lot of games in my lifetime, unfortunately, and fortunately.
I can picture the map, the overview of the map perfectly.
Did it have fast travel?
No. I don't think so.
Was it a horror game?
Yes. Oh my god, I'm gonna pull out my hair.
I'll give you time.
Because there was something chasing you in this mansion. I have to be combining two different games.
See, I'm kind of thinking of Amnesia: The Dark Descent, but you didn't really have a map in that. It's all in a mansion. The whole thing's a mansion. Giant mansion.
Different rooms that you go to, something's chasing you, you have to peek around the corner, you have to start up computers and stupid stuff like that.
There weren't the computers in that.
Because I think when you first started out, I have to be combining two things. When you first start out, you're at a gate with a thing at the side, you know, like a gatekeeper booth at the side, and you gotta sneak around the car.
You are describing Outlast.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. You are describing the start of Outlast because you start off in your car and you can't get into the property. So you go to the first place you go is get out of your car.
The gatekeeper's booth, which is on the right.
You go to the gatekeeper's booth on the right, and you go and start picking up documents, and then you go in that way.
Okay. Does that not have a foggy map with a town that you can go into as well?
No town. Just
okay, so I'm combining two games.
I don't know what you're talking about, the other town thing. I don't know what that is.
It'll come to me eventually, I'm
okay,
sure.
We'll see.
Okay, so Outlast, obviously.
Outlast 2.
That's Outlast 2?
No, Outlast 2 just came out for me to get.
Okay.
And then there's another game, Neo, which is a very popular game. It's an RPG. So I will download both, and I will probably happily play both. I do struggle a little bit with RPGs because I'm not a numbers person, so it takes me a little longer to get my shit figured out for those, but my numbers lady's here with me, so she could help me, and she has way more experience with RPGs, funnily enough. especially JRPGs, one in particular, but she's pretty good at them.
If we get an Elgato, that one's gonna be streamed a ton.
She's gonna be the star of the show because she's gonna do it, and I will be.
I'm so excited to fight the Gnosis again.
The thing is if you're gonna be taking the helm, you're gonna be on camera. You better just get over that. Cause,
we'll see.
Oh, whatever. You will. It'll pass. I mean, I was so nervous 2 weeks ago on this, and now I'm just chatting away to nobody, but nothing.
You're one pity viewer to make sure that the audio's working correctly.
That's okay. It's a late stream.
It's a nice way to wind down, actually.
Yeah, it's fun to just kind of catch up. I also have Spider-Man, which would be a fun action game. A year later, why not? You know, everyone was streaming it a year ago.
Well, that's why we bought this particular PlayStation.
Spider-Man and a new PlayStation for $200. Get out of here.
Well, it's probably a good thing we did, because I'm surprised the other one hasn't died yet. The original
the
PlayStation
Gen 1
4.
PS4, yeah. So, I also got... I do have some RPGs like Dead Island. What?
Her nose is running so bad.
I feel like she's being dramatic on purpose, but that's probably wrong. She probably has a cold.
We need to get her back into the bed.
Yeah. I also have, like, Doom. Doom's one of the only shooters I'll ever probably touch.
Really, what? Quit yawning!
Oh, sorry. The only shooters I'll actually touch is probably Doom. That's a fun game. Bloodborne. I never finished Bloodborne, but I played it and got pretty comfortable with it, so that's a fun RPG. And it'd be fun to dabble in Rare Replay and maybe some fighting games. I don't have a lot, though. I mean, I got basically Killer Instinct right now I could play, but that's about it. And I don't even have all the characters on that, so not much I can do with that. At least, not right now. But, I mean, fighting games are weird because I'm not the best at them, and there's a certain audience for that stuff, so it's not my forte, so to speak. I also have Thief 2014. Get down
that
some
one's
more
on
coffee.
the PlayStation, isn't it?
I have it on the PlayStation and the One.
Why do we have it on both?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, it was my bundle. No, my bundle was Shadows, wasn't it?
Yeah, I got you Shadows of Mordor with yours.
What other bundles were there with mine?
There weren't any. We didn't have any at Kmart.
Yours was a bundle.
No.
What was your bundle?
No, it wasn't a bundle. That's why games were added in. That's why you guys bought games for me.
Oh. Okay. To be fair, I didn't do it.
That was a long time ago.
Somebody else do it for me. That was right after they hit the market.
Yeah. That was like one of the last years we carried consoles, to be honest.
Yeah. It was a good thing we got them when we did.
So I played Deadpool. This is a fun fact. I got Deadpool on the 360 when it first came out years ago. It was fun. It was a hack and slash silly ass game, right? So it got re-released for the Xbone. I bought it. I played it for 10 minutes and threw it in the fucking bin because it was broken as shit. It didn't port well at all.
Yeah.
I couldn't play it. It was unplayable. It was ridiculous. I was so pissed. I don't return games either, by the way. Ever. I never return games, because you never know when they do patches, etc. So, anyway. So, I mean, that's the loose schedule right now. We're going to start with Shenmue. I'm thinking RE4, but that's changeable.
Let me double check that Shenmue does come out on the 24th.
I think it's this year.
Well, I know it's this year, because Blizzard just did it.
Fun fact. Shenmue 3 was kickstarted originally.
Yes.
It ran into a bunch of Kickstarters.
November 19th. My bad, 19th.
Yeah.
So it comes out on Dad's birthday.
I definitely will not be buying it right away.
No.
I also don't know what it's coming out on.
4.
Okay.
Coming out on the PS4.
I will probably wait to buy it and play it.
Shenmue 3 is not the end of the story. It's only the beginning of the end.
Another fun fact, originally, I think the creator had intentionally planned to make like 10 games about it.
Yeah. Shenmue 3 won't even mark the story's halfway point. So, it is exclusive to Epic Game Store for 1 year on the PC.
Oh, that's
PS4.
right. It got caught in that Epic Game Store bullshit.
Yes.
Sorry if you play Epic Game Store, but you know what? I heard
publisher Deep Silver has shot down rumors that it will be coming to the Xbox One. There is no planned version of Shenmue 3 for Xbox One.
Nothing wrong with that.
But they're not 100% denying it.
Well, it could be ported. Of course, why would you deny it?
Yeah.
I mean, as of this date, if there's no launch for a port to that.
Shenmue 2 cost $70 million to make.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I believe he was asking for 100 for 3 on Kickstarter.
Really?
I think. I'll have to rewatch.
Well, Shenmue 1, I think, cost $47.
Yeah, it was the most expensive game. They spent so much work in art and camera work that hadn't been seen before. Really. Again, I'm going to redirect some of this info to Super Eyepatch Wolf because he did an excellent video. It's like 40 minutes. He quickly covered the history of the whole franchise in its current state at the time the video came out, which was about 4 months ago. So, go watch it if you want to know more, because I can't give you all the facts. I mean, if people want us to do a just chatting night in between streams, that's cool with me. I'm fine with that. If we can talk about stuff like this if you want, I don't care. Just tell us.
So, Shenmue 3 is going to be a true open world game.
Right, okay.
The campaign needed at least $10 million. So he raised $1 million in an hour and 44 minutes, $2 million in 8 hours and 43 minutes. That is ridiculous.
People wanted it. They want, because it's not finished. It's one of those weird situations, which was is talked about on another podcast a lot.
So
that I listened to, Castle Super Beast.
Yeah.
So
they're very up to date.
That's how I get my
very
gaming
in
news,
depth.
because I don't have the time to look through resources like they do for their podcast. So
that's their job, man.
Well, it is their job, but you know, they bring up a good point.
Yeah.
Do you actually want it to end? Because it might end shitty.
Yeah.
That's often.
Well, that's the same thing they said about Game of Thrones.
I didn't finish it.
No.
I've only watched to season 3, and I've heard that's where the big discussion came out. They're like, "Fuck." The host of the podcast, Wooly, was very dissatisfied with the ending, like many others. So, oh well. At least we're getting a prequel series. Can't fuck that up.
Well, you know what? If you want a better ending, go read the books.
Books ain't done. That's a problem.
That's the point.
That's the whole problem.
Don't even get me started on artists.
We're not going to
halfway
finish
through. Don't even authors.
Here's the deal.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, you've been.
You've
been an unfortunate victim of that for many
6
books.
friggin' books. All I needed was one more, and she couldn't even finish it.
Well, it's one of those things where if the artist isn't in a place to finish it, then they can't, and they shouldn't, and you know that.
I know, but that doesn't make me any less salty. Ugh.
It's, anyway. I think that's a good point to go ahead and jump in and play for a little bit, but as of right now, we're going to start mixing it up. And if people don't like it, tough shit.
Yeah.
I mean, once I start a game, it's going to get finished. Yeah. It doesn't matter. So we're going to start off with Shenmue and RE4. I might alternate the days. I might do 2 and then 1. I don't know. We're going to see how I feel. If I don't feel like continuing Shenmue 2 days in a row, I ain't gonna. That's how this is going to work, because I'm not going to be miserable or not fully into it. Shenmue is a very heavily story, and it's a game that tests your fucking patience. So, I don't think I'm going to be able to do 2 days in a row, probably, so don't get your hopes up, unless you're fucking begging me. Hey, if you guys want me to do it, start spending bits, and maybe I'll do it, I don't know. I'm kidding, but, make yourselves heard, and I will do that.
Most watched game on Twitch. Are you ready for this?
What is it?
Fortnite, League of Legends, and World of Warcraft.
Well, of course it's Fortnite. And
I'm so friggin' sick of Fortnite. I hate Fortnite.
Hey, I mean, good for them. They made so much money, it's disgusting. But you know what? It's just not my forte.
Last year, League of Legends became the most popular game on all of Twitch with over 80 million hours of gameplay streamed.
Totally used to watch it, too. I actually do...
League of Legends, I used to play religiously. I like that game.
Sure.
I wish I had a PC that would hold up.
Yeah, I mean, I had fun playing it when me and my buddy got into it when it first came out, and...
That was probably
it's fun.
The easiest way.
I kind of consider it similar to this game where you just can't get enough of it if you're into it.
Yeah.
And Fortnite's the same way for a vast audience, which is interesting, but that's a phenomenon I don't know much about. I tried Fortnite for about a month. I did. I tried really hard to play it. I had fun I didn't have fun at first. Then I got the hang of it.
Fortnite has 172,000 people streaming it in the last 7 days.
See, it's just too much. And I just don't...
League of Legends has 86,000 with 26.22 million hours of watch time.
I don't get it, guys.
I don't either.
I mean, I'm not judging if you like it, but
Minecraft has 2.6 million hours. Dead by Daylight has 2.8 million hours.
I find this one of the most fun games to watch.
You are one of 23,624 players that are currently streaming it.
Yes, okay. See, that's a big list of people to get to the top with. And I'm not trying to get to the top per se doing this. I just want to get out. This is honestly one way that people like me and my wife here can be social and talk with others about stuff we like. And we're just not social people because we don't have time to be. This is how we make time to be social and all that fun stuff.
ASMR has 608,000 hours. Ugh!
Why are you reading statistics and you're getting salty about it?
Diablo 3 only has 174,000 hours with 2,200 streamers.
Well, that's probably because people are over Diablo, but I don't know if that's necessarily true.
Not with number 4 coming out.
No, it'll spike, I'm sure.
Oh, it's spiked.
So, I mean...
Fallout 4 has 34,000 hours.
That's it?
That's it.
Well, once you know what happens in that. And it's not like you could take it in a fun direction too often.
So, RE7 has 66,000 hours and 1,200 people streaming.
I will play that if you guys want me to, too.
Fallout 76 only has 887.
I'm not going to talk about that here. Don't even get me fucking started on that shit. What a waste of $60. Some people really, I will say this. I know one of the people I watch, Nightmind, was really into it. He was having so much fun.
I didn't care for 76.
I played it for about a month. No, 2 weeks. I played it for about 2 weeks. It also came out
the week
2 days after, or 2 days before?
2 days after.
2 days after my daughter was born. So guess what? I was kind of busy. And it was a shit show. I'm not going to say it.
Well, you couldn't play it because you were friggin' screaming and trying to get her to go to sleep.
I wasn't even screaming at players.
Just at the game as a whole.
Don't
I'm not trying to get you started. Okay, moving on.
I'm going to redirect you to another fabulous video done by Matt of Matt's Flophouse, who did a Wahapa of Fallout 76, and you'll understand where the salt's coming from. Because I didn't even know about half fucking shit that went on with that.
So, moving on.
Okay.
Outlast has 2,900 streamers to the tune of 95,000 hours. Halo Master Chief Collection, 1,800 streamers at 74,000 hours.
Halo's people's baby. So this is why I'm asking you, my audience of 0 at this moment.
At this moment.
I'm asking, do you want me to stream old games and post them, and this is where my mentality lies on.
Okay, RE4 has 733 streamers,
Okay.
65,000 hours.
The thing about RE4 is it tickles people's cockles, you know? People get warm in the cockles of their hearts for RE4. What?
You.
Because it came out on the
Splatoon.
GameCube. Oh, fuck Splatoon. People love Splatoon. I never got to play Splatoon.
Outlast 2 has 1,300 streamers to the tune of 97,000 hours.
And that probably went up today because it was free.
Probably.
Now, another thing that's going to be... I would like to touch on next year's Halloween month. That's going to be the horror month, so...
We're going to dedicate the whole month to it. We started late this year.
Yes, I started streaming right in the middle of the month without a plan. Just jumped right in, and I'm glad I did.
You're welcome.
Yes. The wife pushed me over the edge. In more ways than one. Anyway.
I haven't been murdered yet, so don't even.
I took Woolie's advice.
Which was?
You'll figure it out. Just do it.
He's not wrong.
I wonder if he has any new episodes. Anyway. I digress. You can see where my inspirations come from. You've gotten to know that, how my brain works a little bit with it. We're gonna play some Dead by Daylight. A few matches here. Get some of these goals done. And
Tetris.
Tetris 99 or Tetris?
Tetris. 346 people, 14,000 hours.
That's interesting.
Cuphead. Some of these games I've never even heard of.
See, the funny thing is I tell her I want these games. And I go on about them. But I could tell she just tunes me out after about 5 minutes worth.
Super Metroid.
Of course, Super Metroid. To all those Nintendo dorks out there.
Majora's Mask. I got so mad at that game.
Fuck that game.
I threw the controller. Dad took it away from me.
Rightfully so. But you know what? I get that. As an adult, I never had a 64 growing up. So guess what? I got one, and I found Majora's Mask. I was getting there. I found Majora's Mask at Hastings for $20.
I miss Hastings.
I miss Hastings too. And I scooped it up. And some of you guys might get mad at me. But I found Pokemon Stadium for $20 at Hastings too. Anyway, I tried to make time to play it. When I first got it, I didn't have a lot of time to dedicate to it. We moved in here. I had time. I got pretty far. Kind of far. That game's fucking hard, man. As an adult, I can't wrap my head around some of the shit I gotta do. Seriously. I also read Ben Drowned before that, so I'm like, I don't know about this game.
What is that?
It's a creepypasta about the haunted cartridge.
Oh, that's right. See, I do listen to you. I retain it. I just shove it way deep down.
Right in the cockles of her fucking heart.
Yeah, whatever.
But, you know. RE4, I was really late to the game. But, man, I love that game. It holds up today. It's going to get remastered a billion times.
Only 160 people are streaming Oblivion.
It's dated.
Well, these statistics are only in the last 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
MO Ashtray, what is that? I've never heard of that before.
I don't know. Here, I'm going to hand this to you. I'm going to dive in. It's already 11:30. I'm going to get some stuff done here for a little while. But if you guys, maybe we'll dedicate a Wednesday nights or something in between to catch up, and or we can start off every stream this way. I don't care, whatever people want. And if anyone that's tuning in has any questions or whatever, they can ask. I don't care.
So weren't you just talking about? No, I just read that. Oh, sorry, never mind.
What?
Yakuza.
It's on my list.
Okay.
So there's a bunch of Yakuza games, and
Yakuza 4.
Yeah.
has got 82 people for 2,500 hours. I saw Yakuza 2.
So
on
I've
the
seen a
list.
little bit of that game. It's easy. It goes under people's radar pretty easy because it's pretty much a Japanese game. It's in Japanese. It has English subtitles, but it's a Japanese game. And so
Okay.
I have Yakuza Kiwami. I don't know anything about Kiwami, but
I haven't seen that one
I've seen a little
yet.
bit played by Angry's Pat, and man, he loves those games. And they're goofy. They're weird. They're like serious but goofy. They're just strange, right? You know, so...
What was that night game that you were playing with the boys?
Night Squad.
Night Squad. Town of Salem. Hold up, go back.
Yeah, how many people stream that?
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I just saw it. Hold up. Okay, Hitman has got 192 people for 5,900 hours. Where did it go? Ouch.
I got a soft spot in my heart for Town of Salem because people get salty.
213 people for 3,400 hours.
That's it, huh?
That's it.
Well,
Well, since they did that update with the stupid wheel, I don't like the wheel.
the wheel's interesting. It added a new element that I didn't mind, actually. Honestly. But, you know. Oh, I should probably update this because we're going to play a game now. While I'm updating this, I will say thanks to everybody that's followed and or has tuned in. I think a lot of people really enjoyed Spooky's
I think
jump scare
Spookies, yeah.
mansion last week. So I'm really glad people hung out, you know, for even if they didn't follow and hang out and talk. But I mean, that was a fun game.
It was.
We made it through the whole thing. It's the first completed game on the channel, and
Only
so
took us 2 streams, 2 days.
no, yeah, And I will be posting everything on the YouTube channel.
Yep.
In parts. I will specify what part is what.
Well, I think we've gone by dates so far.
Well, Dead by Daylight, I go by dates.
Yeah, because it's not a...
It's more relevant that way, so you can see what's going on. So Spookies, I didn't necessarily say part 1 and 2. I just did Spookies and then part final because there's only 2 videos. And I will eventually clean that up and put those in a playlist and put every game in a playlist.
Yeah. When I don't have... Maybe I'll do that on...
We'll make time.
Maybe I'll do that on Sunday.
I mean, it's no rush. I mean, it's all there. There's not too much to go through that's pretty muddled, you know. All the Dead by Daylight stuff's in a playlist. The rest isn't.
Yeah.
And it's only Spookies.
So, Yakuza Kiwami, 104 people for 2,000 hours.
Yeah, so I don't even know what that entails, and I don't know what part in this... I don't know enough about the series to where it takes place in, so we'll see what's up with that
That must
eventually.
have just been a free game that you got?
It was, yes. So, anyway, let's see if we can get a frickin' Survivor match.
Oh, Bully. You and your sister should do that one. It's got 110 people in the last 7 days for 3,700 hours.
It's on my list. It's on my list to do because that game's stupid fun.
Is that one backwards compatible?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stupid fun, that game.
Morrowind has got 82 people for 3,300 hours.
A lot of people don't like to play that because it's so dated.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind playing it. That's the first, that's...
So Life is Strange Before the Storm has got 113 for 3,300 hours.
I bet that and that's just in the last week.
Mm-hmm.
So, I honestly feel like for Life is Strange,
Spookies
I bet it went
has
up.
got 230 people for 13,000 hours.
Thanks, Halloween. I think we're not just... I switched it to the actual game now, so don't worry, guys. But I think if we do Life is Strange and Before the Storm and all that shit, I think Brit's going to take the helm. They're story-operated games. They're not demanding.
Yeah.
I've seen Life is Strange. I haven't played it, but I've seen it. I know what the fuck goes on. I could guide her, be a guide if she wants. And so there's enough going on with my knowledge that she won't get stuck for too long if she gets stuck on something because it's easy to happen.
They have Digimon games?
They have a ton of Digimon games, dude.
Really?
Yeah, tons of them.
Oh, Alice Madness Returns. 94 people for 2,000 hours.
Nice. That's also on my I'm eventually gonna just get a little calendar.
You have one.
I have a little It's for other work. I'm gonna say that for other work.
They're at the dollar store. We can get another one.
I'm gonna get another one.
I'm gonna get a planner for my blog. Donkey Kong 64! 34 people for 5,600 hours. I could totally do that.
I have a hunch that Switch is gonna start converting, making it so you can play old 64 games whenever you want.
Oh, that would be so nice.
They made it so, they have hundreds of original Nintendo games if you have the internet service. You can play them whenever you want. Mm-hmm. Now they're hitting Super Nintendo. This just happened about 2 months ago, I think. They're starting to throw those games in. And now, I guess...
I still think their April Fool's video was the best.
That was the best. And it had me going there for the first part of it.
Shenmue 2 has got 48 people for 1,200 hours.
That's it.
That's it. I'm surprised, actually.
I am also surprised.
With the third one.
So, you know what, guys? We're going to start with Shenmue 1.
Yeah. I haven't seen Shenmue 1 yet.
On Thursday. How about that? We're going to do Shenmue 1 on Thursday. I could test the Xbox stream. We'll do it that way. I got to get that all set up. But...
Spelunky.
What the fuck's Spelunky?
Hell if I know. It's got 114 people for 8,700 hours, so it must be...
somewhat relevant, huh?
I'm surprised I haven't seen Portal 2 on here yet, because I'm at...
A lot of people do.
I'm at game 1,000 already.
Jeez.
Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter has got 78 people for 900 hours.
Those games would be good for you to take the helm of, too.
You know what I really want to play? Aragon.
We're going to be digging through some pawn shops here soon.
I have Aragon.
Oh, that's right. But we're still gonna. I checked the pawn shops for...
I need an Elgato to stream it, though.
That's okay. We'll make it happen here the next few months.
Yeah. Foxhole. That looks like the Band of Brothers cover. Agario, isn't that the one that Markiplier was playing for, like, ever?
Oh, man. Yeah.
That stupid bubble eater game?
Yeah, I played an embarrassing amount of hours in that game, too.
Cooking Simulator?
Yeah, that's a VR game.
I feel like Dad would make a lot of money just streaming Minecraft because that's all he plays. Football!
So, my current goal is to unlock 5 chests. I'm at 4 out of 5. I have no idea who the killer is.
I totally forgot you were playing this, and I just heard a crow.
Caw, motherfucker.
And it scared the crap out of me.
It did its job. So, I'm gonna be brave, go in the basement, get my stupid fucking chests.
Watch your profanity.
Yeah, okay. That's a good toolbox, too.
You know what I haven't seen on here? Age of Empires.
Yeah, the remake's coming out next month. So I might buy it because I have a free coupon to fuck shit up with on it. I get 25% off or something.
Yeah, it's gonna be like $15.
It's gonna be cheap. And I dumped a bunch of hours in that over the summer for just old time's sake.
Castlevania Requiem.
Requiem. Crypty.
Requiem.
So...
Postal. That's me.
I never explained this to you, honey. But I got this bullshit perk called Spine Chill.
What?
And this perk is a survivor. If you look in the direction of a killer, it alerts you in the corner there before they see you.
Ooh.
So you can... You know.
Throne of Lies. Fallout Fallout Shelter has got 73 people for 300 hours.
That's kind of shocking.
Mahjong, oh my gosh.
You shut up, Mahjong, really?
36 people for 750 hours.
That's kind of crazy.
Devil May Cry HD Collection, 87 people for 900 hours.
Yeah. I can kind of see that.
There's 250 pages of games
Oh my god.
just for the last week. Destiny Child? Looks like an anime title.
That's a band.
Not anymore. So Thief has got 55 for 398 hours.
I never played through the new one, so I kind of gave up on it really fast when it first came out because it's not what I wanted.
I tried to play it and I just couldn't get into it.
It's a reboot and it's nothing as good as the old ones were. Trust me, it's just.
So Super Smash Bros. Has got 68 people for 385 hours.
That's it?
Yep.
Kind of shocked about that.
Yeah.
Two motherfuckers got hooked again at the same time. I haven't even seen the killer yet.
So you don't know who you're playing against?
No.
Fallout has got 41 people for 454 hours.
The first Fallout.
Five Nights at Freddy's 2 has 92 people for 1,200 hours.
How the fuck people are still playing those? I'm the only healthy player right now.
Hit.
Oh fuck.
Oh yeah. What is that?
That's the raid.
Oh, okay. So Hitman Absolution has got 49 people, 545 hours.
Wow. That's on my list too.
Yeah, because of the red cover.
Yeah, that's the more or less reboot, but it wasn't. It was a continuation, so.
God of War 3, 92 people for 497 hours. Heroes of Might and Magic 5, I want that game. 16 people for 297 hours.
Wow.
Ninja Gaiden, Dad played that game until it died. 22 people for 795 hours. Max Payne 2.
I think I have Ninja Gaiden PS3.
We did.
Max Payne 2. Lay the numbers on me because that's on my list too.
16 people for 317 hours.
Cool. I'm gonna revisit Max Payne and Max Payne 2. If I can get Max Payne working properly, I will.
Tetris Effect 115 to 550. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. That's the very first video game on the PlayStation 2 we had.
You know what's funny? That's one of the first ones I got on the original Xbox.
Really?
Yeah.
37 people for 2,300 hours. Did you? Aww. You almost made it. Oh, look at him running right past you.
You know what's funny is I did the best one of the game.
Yep. You're gonna teabag the killer.
No, he might save me.
Slender, the 8 pages, has 109 for 3,100 hours.
The original one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I have the Awakening, or whatever it is.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet.
That's like the revamp they made where you go through different stages.
Right.
No one's gonna come save me. Someone got sacrificed. Fuck. Are you fucking serious? You guys can all go fuck yourself. Are you serious? I was gonna try. You're gonna try. But I also don't know where he's at.
Just Dance 2020.
Yeah.
43 people for 30,000 hours.
That's a lot for 40 many people. Are you gonna come get me or just... I mean, I don't really give a fuck. Just make a decision. So, I'm not sitting here wearing out thumb joint.
Need for Speed Carbon, 43 people for 4,900 hours. Max Payne 1, 34 for 366 hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit that one because... Dude.
Resident Evil Origins Collection, 33 people for 310 hours.
No one has the balls to try and save me. Someone bolted, someone died, and he's just fucking...
Need for Speed Underground, 43 people for 1,200 hours. That's it? Ugh, that was the best. Underground 2 was probably the best.
You know what? You know what game you got your PS4 drive play? PS4 shut down the servers for that game.
What? Really?
Yeah, it just came out in the news today.
Why?
I don't know.
Must not have done
I didn't
very
read the
well.
whole article.
South Park Phone Destroyer, 27 people for 1,000 hours.
Man, I played that for like 3 months straight.
Ugh.
It was fun. It was so fun.
I hate that.
It's a card
I hate
game.
That show. Yakuza 3, 17 streamers for 3,600 hours.
Yeah, it's a long game. Fuck. No one had the balls to fuck.
Mario Kart 64, 37 people for 1,500 hours. Mega Man 11, 29 people for 2,800 hours. Dynasty Warriors 9, 18 people for 193 hours.
That's pretty good. We have 8.
Yes, we have 8.
That was a fucking shit show.
Yeah, that sucked. Naruto Online, 21 people for 1,900 hours.
Really?
Hitman Blood Money, 29 people for 329 hours.
Yep, I'm gonna corner that market right there. That's one of my favorite games ever. I played... Oh, fuck. I'll probably play that game a couple times over. That and Fallout 3 in New Vegas, probably.
I think Mark wanted you to play New Vegas.
Did he?
I think so. Or he wanted to play New Vegas with you. Call of Cthulhu.
It's a Sherlock Holmes-esque game. You might enjoy that.
19 people for 361 hours. Resident Evil Outbreak, 30 people for 365 hours.
Outbreak, really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Mega Man Legends, 13 people for 1,500 hours. There's so many games on here that I've never even heard of. Prince of Persia, 19 people for 435 hours.
That's a fun game.
Fable 3, 17 people for 122 hours.
3, really?
Yep.
Oh. I'm gonna play the original Fable, I think.
What do you have that one?
The original Xbox.
Oh.
I gotta make sure that the copies I have are backwards compatible, but...
Well, even if they're not, that might be a down the road game when we get the
It will be.
Elgato. Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare, 24 people for 916 hours.
Nice.
What'd you get?
So I unlocked an offering to play as Freddy Krueger.
Oh, really?
So I also have a couple of Michael Myers too.
So does that only mean you get to play once? Oh. Animal Crossing.
Oh,
26 people for 364 hours. Or 634 hours.
Wait till the new one comes out. Jesus.
Mega Man 4. 30 people for 717 hours. Minesweeper? Seriously?
I suppose people just kind of have interesting tastes.
Mortal Kombat. 27 people for 241 hours.
Emanation strikes at a supernaturally long distance. Your tear radius is increased 26%. Gain 100% more blood points for actions. Nice.
That's not a bad one.
No, that's a good one of it too. Nice. Got up to level went from 39 to 41 with the Hillbilly.
Uncharted. Don't we have that? Is that on your list?
No.
I thought we had that.
I think he bumped it to a certain somebody.
Oh.
I don't know if we got it back.
Really?
I don't know that for a fact though. I don't know if he got that. Or a certain somebody took it back.
It was given back when that whole thing happened.
Yeah, so we don't have that.
Okay, so yeah, we don't have
I mean, I'm not super into Uncharted anyway myself, but I didn't play growing up, so I don't.
Age of Empires 3, 29 people for 354 hours.
Alright.
I'm only going to page 40 because I'm getting kind of bored of this. Mega Man 2, 28 people for 288 hours. Mega Man Legacy Collection, 29 people for 175 hours.
I have that too, actually.
On...
The one. I can play Mega Man. And I have some old arcade games that would be fun.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll make a night of the week a vintage night too. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Xenosaga Episode 1, 10 people for 458 hours. I'll corner that pretty market too.
I noticed a trend in streamers. People are cosplaying as they're playing. Interesting. A lot of people did it for Dead by Daylight survivors. They're simple. You can throw them together. We like cosplaying. We don't have time to do it all the time. We don't have time to go to events all the time. That'd be a fun way to do it.
Yeah. Weed Shop 2.
Weed Shop 2? Yeah, your Farmville. That's what that basically is.
Burnout Paradise, 29 people for 366 hours.
That's crazy. Here.
Oh, did my phone just die or did I lock it? I locked it because I have a problem.
Alright, let's see how we do it. This goal is the one of the harder killer ones. It's a master challenge. I have to sacrifice someone during the endgame collapse.
Oh, you're just now starting that one?
Yeah, I decided to take a break from Survivors. I did about half of it entirely. So I'm going to go to the killer ones
Playing
again.
as a Survivor is hard. Kudos to those people that are purely Survivor, because I don't think I could do it.
You know, Survivor's a lot of fun. I prefer killer, but these challenges as Survivor has really got me better at it. This archive stuff's fun. I'm enjoying it. It's making me play as Survivor a lot more. So, you know, so far so good. And we're going to play some vintage games and some older games starting on Thursday. Shenmue. Take a break.
I bet Shenmue numbers really...
I just want to revisit it, and it seems like a good month to do it.
Well, it comes out on the 19th, so it's not a bad time to do it.
No, it'll be fun to revisit. That, I think, hard set on RE4 on Saturday. And that's going to be a longer stream. I think so. I don't know. I'm going to try to make it. I'll stay up later if I need to. One down.
Almost. Really? She must not have pushed the button.
You didn't time that right, kiddo.
The Oblivion, 23 people for 154 hours. New and Tasty, 11 people for 244 hours.
Nice. I see you fuckers.
Get him, get him, get him. Super. Super Monkey Ball!
And you know, I'm thinking as soon as we get Elgato, we could do console-specific nights.
Yeah, we could do that too. Where are you going?
I was adjusting my headphones.
Uh-oh, he was healing.
I don't care.
Rude.
He can get down again. Oh, you should try to drop the pallet on me. No, it's the one I hung up before, too.
What the heck?
Whoa!
Where'd she go?
That was a lag, I think. She DC'd. Jeez, salty. Salty, I could... Yes.
You can smell it?
Oh.
Taste it?
Salt all over.
Gross.
Pour it on my body.
Ew. You're gross. What's wrong with you? Yeah, you tell him, Daisy.
Fucking salty bitch. Whatever.
That will never click with my brain. Why would you disconnect? You don't earn any points.
There's some lag going on here.
Alright,
That's my fault.
yeah. It is almost time for them to start updates, so if we lose, it's not our fault.
What do you do? It's not like we have a good choice of providers around here.
I don't know. People are talking about RF Wave, and I'm kind of thinking that maybe we need to make the switch.
We'll switch. We'll see. We'll give that more time to settle.
Oh, did she go in the... Yeah.
Nicely done, honey. I saw the blood too, almost too late.
Well, when her tracks just kind of stop.
Yeah. Nice try.
I mean, they might have snuck away, but...
I think it's just so shitty DC when you're a survivor because, you know, it's not like she was going to die on that hook. I don't think. Unless she struggled the first while, which is her own fault. And why would you leave your teammates hanging, you know what I mean?
So if you don't struggle the first time you hung up, you don't die right... Oh!
Right, so if you attempt escapes, you're more likely to bring the entity on you faster.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, honestly, my
Have
luck...
you checked the basement at all?
No, I don't usually. Often, it's a waste of time. Often it's not, but...
Well, if those survivors have got that chest...
Yeah, no one's been down here yet. Because that's the only reason anyone would come down here, really.
Pumpkins on there? They do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're gonna leave them on for a while, I think, because of the...
Oh! That's an automatic pickup?
Yeah, they're still working on it. I haven't even hung her up yet, so...
We got one dead, one hooked, one alive.
Yeah, I think... It's
I
just...
read right to left. Kind of. I start in the middle
Is
of
this
the
a
page.
manga?
I don't know, I start in the middle of the page.
That...
Oh! Right there.
Where?
Right through the middle. Palletized ya.
Oh! Nice dodge there, fella.
You're wearing white, idiot.
That's just his default costume, though.
Oh.
Nicely done. alright. I mean, I've hung him up like twice already, so I'm not gonna get carried away. He's just wasting all the pallets for. But I mean, I don't know. He's using them well. I'm not trying to avoid him too harshly either, I guess.
Follow the pallets.
Follow the pallets.
Screw the scratch marks. Just follow the pallets.
It's alright.
Oh, I have to be up in 7 hours.
I'm gonna try not to live this run too much later. I think this fella's trying to distract me.
Yeah.
Which is a good tactic, if I do say so myself.
Well, they kind of got screwed when their one disconnected.
Yeah, it just screws everything up. Try to keep a fair chase game here, you know, kinda. I'm not totally heartless.
Can you search those chests too?
No. They're only survivor items. What I'm gonna do while I'm wandering around in the meantime is try and
Oh, hello.
find the hatch so I could cause the endgame collapse and hopefully hang somebody up at the end here.
Are the hatches always white?
Well, they're that gray, metally, whatever. But they are fairly obvious as long as you're looking for them.
I've never looked at them, so.
I'm starting to train my eyes for it, but I lost her. It's alright. Because if I close the hatch, I cause the endgame collapse. Or if I open the door, I cause the endgame collapse if they get that far. It's looking far more likely like I'm gonna have to rely on a hatch game here. But I can't find it. I haven't seen it yet. It's pretty rare that it spawns like in the middle of a map.
Is it like next to a generator sometimes?
It's pretty well random.
I don't actually think I've ever seen the hatch or paid enough attention. I think maybe I saw it on Moonlights once.
They almost have that one repaired. They might actually get me with the gens because they're good at sneaking around here. Doing pretty well with that. What they're doing is what I would do, and that's jump around while I'm jumping around, and just you'll get one eventually, you know.
There's a totem.
Totems. I don't use totem stuff. Like, I don't know. If they destroy the totem, then your power's pretty much gone. So.
As a killer, it is?
Yeah. Because
Really?
you have hex-based stuff that give you pretty good powers, but
Oh.
you almost have this one again. That's an experienced player right there.
Why'd you walk right past that hook? And that one.
Because I'm trying to make it so I can hang one of them during the endgame collapse, and if one's wounded, I might get it.
There you go. Get him. Where'd he go? You lost. There he is. Why?
Because you're just gonna try and do a stun out of it. Now here's the thing. Hopefully the other player is off opening the door. And it ain't that one.
Don't get too far away from him. Okay.
I could hear him. And that gives a nice blood trail. Come on. Let me have this one. It's a hard one to get. I know these two have been pretty good team players, so I kind of feel like a douche doing this, but...
There it goes. Where's the closest hook? Right there.
Nice. I think I got it. Hopefully. Yeah, she took off. Smart. Got that one. I thought that one would be a little rougher. I just got lucky that game because somebody quit, really. Oh well. I'm not gonna complain. Got my first killer match of the day.
I think I'm going to call it because it is
Past
10 after midnight.
Yeah.
I got a lot of kids tomorrow.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna level up the hillbilly and I'll call it. 2 matches is good. Sorry we chatted for half the time. Sorry, not sorry.
Sometimes that's nice.
It's alright, I'm not gonna lay down quite yet anyway. I've got a couple things on my brain I gotta get on paper.
What do you want to get on paper?
This month's schedule. Nice. And while I'm here, I'm gonna pick the next challenge. Oh, nice. Hold on.
What did that give you? I can't read that.
I got 2 more serums.
Oh.
So I'll be able to get some cosmetics here shortly.
Hey.
Nice.
Bye.
So, let's see. I'll search 3 chests using the Plunder's Instinct in a single trial. That one's going to be a little rough. Unhook 5 survivors, that's not that bad. Take a few, succeed, get a great result on 3 skill checks using the perk. This is not happening. Cleanse 8 totems. The general one is disturb 25 crows.
I feel like you should do that one as a killer.
It'd be so much faster. You're right. Sacrifice 5. Completely heal 2 health states of any survivor while using the perk Empathy.
Do you have that on any of them?
Empathy?
Yeah.
I think it's a perk specific to a character, so yeah. And, yeah, okay, so...
Why don't you do the crow one next? Because we all know you're going to play as a killer.
Yeah, I'll do that one next time I play. And then I'll go back and do some more of these and just kind of keep it going like this. Do that one, then I could do that one.
Where's your totem one? That one? Okay.
Yeah. So, I'll do this one next after that one, the hard one.
What is that one?
Search 3 chests while using a certain perk.
Oh, okay.
In one trial, though. I've done it once.
Really?
3 chests. Yeah, it's rough. You gotta find them all. Takes forever.
Well, if you get the right map.
It helps.
I feel like an indoor map might be a little bit easier for that one.
It was. That's where I got 3.
Yeah.
So, Hawkins Laboratory was a good one for that.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. I'm starting to get more comfortable with the indoor ones, so... Anyway. Short stream. Thanks for hanging out. If you stopped by. Been a little quiet the last couple streams, but that's okay. Mellow streams are good.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll catch you on Thursday.
Shenmue number 1.
Shenmue 1. Brand new game.
New to us.
Fucking Lord help me. Anyway.
Uh-oh, there's the baby.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you next time. See you then.